Well, it has been 10 days since the last time I touched this game, according to Steam. I don't know if I would have just booted it up since the last time that I streamed it. I assume probably not. I think that's the last time that I streamed it then. It's been a little smidge here. Not too long, but it's been a little bit of a smidge. I don't know if I was talking during the last stream about, like, maybe I should go get some more levels and stuff. I don't remember. If that's what I said, I sure didn't. So, I was just kind of the same strength. Just before starting the stream, I did dick around with inventory and stuff. Like that. And, promoted Vizarian in case I decided to use him, and I was like, let's just do this setup. That sounds fun. Sure. Why not? I don't know. That's kind of what's going on here. Maybe I'll try using him. It is currently the 19th of June. There's 2 days to go until the 24-hour charity stream. 12. It'll be my 12th time doing a 24-hour charity stream, and it'll be the first time doing a fundraiser through my Taekwondo Dojang for Larch since the very first 24-hour charity stream that I did like 6 years ago, 2019. So it's kind of a big one for that. You can see like a little donation bar down there. So the main event is this coming weekend. It's already at 200, 500. So, you know, that is cool, and appreciate those that donated and stuff like that. That's really awesome. But yeah, the main event corresponding to that is this coming weekend, where we'll be doing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity after that was voted on there. So last night I ended up doing a little bit more Final Fantasy VII, chipping away more at that. I figured tonight I'll do some Dark Deity 2, and tomorrow, if there's time, I'm gonna want to make sure everything's set up and ready to go and get to bed at a pretty reasonable hour because I'm gonna be up early for the event. Maybe I'll do a little bit of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We'll see. Those are kind of the three main things that are going on right now. Are this Final Fantasy VII and Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And I guess I should unlock Mirror Mode and Mario Kart World and stuff like that. But not really all that much left to that. I'm also 3D printing a whole bunch lately since I'm preparing for Fragapalooza, the event that last year actually showcased this game during the indie showcase, which I was kind of surprised about considering I thought it was mainly meant to showcase local games for the most part. And I remember, I DM'd the director of this game while that was happening at Fragapalooza last year. I was like, I thought that the indie showcase at Fragapalooza was meant to showcase mostly local games. How did you get your game here? He was like, I don't know, the publisher must have done that. I'm watching a sports game right now. What do people think of it? So that was kind of funny there. So yeah, I'm printing tournament prizes. I wasn't planning on having like a 3D print cam going for this stream. This thing's just been printing all day, this dragon. This is the first time I've tried out this model. It looks kind of cool. It's almost done. It's just been going all day, and I was like, I'm just gonna start streaming now. So that's what's going on back there. And I figured I would just keep chipping away at some chapters here and see what I can do. Also, I went ahead and promoted some doodles there, like I did that, I did this, I did this, I did that, I did that. And I think that's all the things that I did. Yeah, chapter 22, let's do it.
War
I don't know.
has come to Varroa, and Irving is among its first victims. Now the Order is in a race against time. They must return to Celeborn if they are to put up a fight against Azvorel. However, they must first travel through Miradar, where they are met with a surprising offer.
So, what's it
One Cheeto.
Give me a sec, will you?
For
I'm still reading it.
one unit.
Sorry, I'm just dying to know who it's from.
My brain is fried.
Exciting.
Worrying is more like it. Could be Azvorel's already sent a ransom.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's true.
It's no ransom. It's a summons from King Emron.
The king? I'm amazed we're hearing from Miradar so soon.
You think he'd be busy getting his own house in order?
What's he want?
He says he wants to talk about Azvorel.
You think he's looking for an alliance?
Maybe. I'm more worried about having our time wasted. Azvorel's done waiting for us.
I don't know. Got a funny feeling about this one, Gwen.
We didn't exactly leave him on good terms last time, but... well, neither did Azvorel.
Miradar's military might is considerable, even after the demon incursion. They could help us.
I trust Emron about as far as I can throw him. But without soldiers to fight for her, Varroa will burn.
I guess if we're passing through Vanthus anyway, we may as well hear him out, right?
Right. I don't like it any more than you do, but we can't do this on our own, even if I want to.
If you want to? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, at this point, I'd sooner put my faith in luck than in any throne. Sorry, I'm just griping. I'll make it work.
Then, to Vanthus we go.
Indeed. Let's make tracks, people.
Mirador, Ventus.
Remember, no sightseeing. We meet with Emron and then we leave.
This looks like a
Come.
bunch of guys that are probably going to cause a lot of trouble for me momentarily.
Who's asking?
It's alright, it looks like a battlefield, so things are going to go wrong. In some way.
Then consider us retrieved.
Hold a moment, Gwyn. We're perfectly capable of making it to the palace without an escort.
Lady Iman, things are complicated in the city. It's for your safety.
Complicated?
His Majesty can explain it better than I can. I'm just a guy.
I see.
I'm just a guy. He
Let's
doesn't
quit
say I'm just a
chewing the
soldier
fat
or
and get
anything.
that
I'm just a guy.
explanation, Huh?
Right this way.
There's that funny feeling again.
Just keep your guard up in case something goes wrong.
Ah, Sildarin. I'd say it's a welcome surprise, but I sent the invitation myself. I heard about your father. Terrible, terrible tragedy, truly. Oh, you must be worried sick.
Your Majesty, while we'd love to stay and catch up, we are short on time.
And patience, it would seem. But no matter. I'm glad you came. We've much to discuss.
Our escort said things are complicated in the city, and I couldn't help but notice the empty streets. We were told you could fill us in on what's happened. Is it Azvarel?
Oh, in a sense, yes. It's the Archbishop, you see. He's stepped down from the seat.
He... what?
Yes, it's terrible timing. I told him myself. But he told me he had no chance, and in truth, I do sympathize.
Explain.
Well, it's simple. He wanted Vanthus all for himself, like every archbishop before him, and I don't blame him. After all, this is the selfsame goal that every king before me has held, and I have always been one for tradition.
Guys, my funny feelings getting funnier.
Weird and shush. Your Majesty, I fail to see what this has to do with Azvarel.
Yes, I didn't forget about that. In short, between Munier and the demons, we're in no state to fight a war. So, we've chosen to strike a truce with Azvarel. A very tidy solution to that problem. Wouldn't you agree?
Gwyn?
On my signal.
But there was one stipulation. Care to guess?
Now!
Oh, Sildarin! Drawing steel in my own palace. I should have you executed.
You treacherous little rat!
I thought your family was supposed to be honorable. Is this truly the act of a king of Mirador?
Everything I do is the act of a king of Mirador. For I am king. As for honor, what is it really? Honor is only honor if you survive. Elsewise, it's foolishness, naivete, a dead man's comfort. This land will not make of me a dead man yet. Take them away!
This isn't over! I'm coming back for you, damn it!
No, I believe this is very, very over. Farewell, Gwyn Sildarin.
Emron!
Well, Mirador, Vanthus prisons.
I suppose the Alliance negotiations have gone south then.
Bastard! We don't have time for this!
Well, on the bright side, I always wondered what the inside of a jail cell looks like.
I'm sure they'd love to hear your thoughts when we leave.
Oh, I don't know about love. I'm a harsh critic. Like, who thought these beds were...
Can you shut up? Is this funny to you?
Of course not. I'm trying to lighten the mood.
As if some wisecracks are what we need right now. It's like you don't even know what's happening.
Gwyn, please. We're all worried. Don't give him a hard time.
A hard time? We're trapped, Arthur. We don't have any way out, and at this rate, we are going to lose him.
That's it then. We lose, just like that. Is what you're saying?
There is nothing I can do. And it's all their fault. It wasn't even Asvarel that did us in. Varroa preying upon its own protectors. What a sick joke.
You know, Gwyn, I can't be optimistic enough for the whole continent.
What?
I'm trying. It's not easy, but I try, even when you guys give up. And I gotta tell you, it gets harder every single time. You've spent so long trying to hold Varroa on your shoulders that all you can see is its underbelly, its bad side. All the distrust, the scheming, the rivalries, the grudges. They're a poison! And it's getting to you. Please, Gwyn. You said it yourself. This isn't over yet. Don't let them win while there's still fight left in us.
Reardon.
Your friends got away with words.
Oh, who's there?
Gwyn Sildarin. Nice to put a face to the name I've been hearing so much about.
Where I'm from, it's polite to share.
Noted. The name's Caliph. The short story is Munir sent me. We don't have time for the long story.
Munir? Then he's still in the city?
He never left. Whatever your next question is, save it. He can answer them himself after we get out of here. I brought you your weapons. You ought to be careful where you leave those things lying around.
Yeah, we're real airheads. Thanks for the assist. I take it that means there's a fight ahead of us?
There's a war ahead of you. Think you can handle it?
Well, nobody else is gonna handle it, so... Of course we can. We have to. Even if we have to do it alone.
Lucky for you that you don't, then. Looks to me like you've got a friend in damn near every corner of Varroa.
Every corner, huh? Doesn't feel like it. But never mind that. We've wasted enough time in this cell. Let's get to work.
Oh, and I guess we're just starting with the map coming out of the cell there. Also, the print finished while that cutscene was ongoing, so I took it off the print bed. It looks like this. It looks pretty nice, but my printer's been stringing really bad lately. So you have like all this stringy plastic everywhere that I'm gonna have to clean up and stuff. All this kind of stuff, but you know, I can clean that up well enough. I don't know why it's been stringing so badly lately. But you know, it actually turned out pretty okay. The actual thing itself, which is neat, because yeah, this has been going for a decent bit today. Look at all this. I gotta clean this thing up. I gotta figure out what the heck is going on with my machine to cause it to string so much. I'll just put it there. I'll put the build plate here. And I thought I would print another thing. So it's printing a trophy now. But yeah, what's my favorite execution method? Probably boredom. I decided to print a trophy for Smash Bros. I printed a couple ones for GameCon a few weeks ago. Here's like a failed print one, so it like comes up and goes into like the Smash logo. This one failed, it didn't quite finish. This is just recycle. But I figured maybe I'd try printing one for Fragapalooza and doing some funky colors at the top. And I was like, oh, you know, maybe that'll fit in the length of the stream. Maybe I will have a printer running. So I'll just be in the background there chipping away at that. Free all prisoners. Help allies escape. I assume these are the 2 allies. How's it going there, DS Shock Trooper? I saw your comment about missing the Final Fantasy. Sorry that you missed the Final Fantasy, but you're making it to Dark Deity 2 here. Wait, would there be like 4 allies? Or something then? And 6? So each of them is like a set of prisoners, so I can free all 3. But at least 2 of them need to actually escape the map or something like that? Is that how it works? Like, what is going on here? Alright, everybody out for a second. So who is it? It won't let me bring Vizarian here. It doesn't look like. I'm noticing that my unit list is 1 less person long than it normally is. So, yeah, maybe it will actually be that. I figured that I might rearrange and put Vizarian in there. I'm debating about continuing to use Mashal here. I'd want to promote her first. So let's use a whole bunch of promoted dudes. I don't know here. So it looks like we're in... Oh, because he automatically comes. Okay, well, it's a good thing I invested some stuff into him. Cool. So the objective is escape. Like where? Here, I assume. Those tiles are blue. So I assume there. Does anyone have, like, drops? Is this anything? Yeah, it drops gold and stuff, and I want to free allies. Is that set of bars meant to look like it just, like, doesn't have a top part to it? Drops a relic tome. There's some things I can loot. Drops a crystal essence. See, Paulo's a new trailer for the Terraria crossover update. It was peak animation. I did not see that. I did hear about the, like, the fact that there was that crossover coming out, and I had only seen the announcement. I was like, huh, I wonder what that's gonna look like. There's a flame essence. But I don't really know anything about it. So, like, is this the one within Palworld, or the, like, the Terraria crossover into Palworld it was a trailer for, or the Palworld crossover in Terraria was a trailer for? Because I assume it goes both ways, right? Or is it just one way, or how exactly does it work? Oh, and I have you here, too. Okay, we have, 12 Dudos, then. Okay, that's cool. Not sure. Okay, so it wasn't like an actual in-game kind of thing. It was just like a really coolly animated trailer, then advertising. What's coming up? Well, that's still pretty cool. I have so many friggin' archers over here. I gotta change it up. So in terms of healers, I have 1, 2, 3, my main healer here. So yeah, I may as well have 2 on one side, and then like the really good healer on the other side. Is what I may as well do. And then there's a mage here. There's like my sort of tank over here. Oh, there's a for sure tank there, so like it's fine for like my super heavy duty tank to go in there. I kind of want Arthur to be with him, though. To give him mana and stuff. I do quite like doing that. And then an archer down either side, like this or something? I don't know, something like that? Maybe? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna have to check out that trailer at some point here then. Maybe after the stream is through. Wait. Stacked squad, I just got a Steam achievement. Deploy a team with all tier 3 classes. Well, I guess it doesn't count for, like, me deploying here. Oh, I see that I was sent a Twitch Whisper for, like, the video here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have a look-see after the stream here. Wait, if I close out this Whisper, am I gonna potentially forget to open it up again afterwards? I'm not gonna have a notification anymore. I probably won't forget. We'll see. Elixir of Dexterity, Elixir of HP. Sure, I'll gather those. It'll be great. I forgot I left my pliers on the table here for 3 printing stuff, so let me move that so I have space to actually play the video game with WASD here. And let's just go ahead and, sure, battle save, because it'll potentially save some time here. We'll see. Attack supply 2 heavy snare. So with this build with Vizarian, he is not going to be doubling, like, ever.
Battle calls.
It's not happening. But I do hope that he can do good damage and good crit. He can't hit a thing. Maybe I should have put more stuff into accuracy. I was thinking that I might potentially want to do that. 35 speed compared to the 3 speed there. Yeah, that's what I was just noting about the Whisper there. That's what that'd be. Wow, these guys are just super tough then.
Death
I see.
comes.
So maybe I go ahead and I do this first and foremost. Oh. Here. Let's try to actually land those and do what I can. Sure, turn the combat animations on. So, wait, this is the better one to use here. I'm remembering. Come on, land it.
You let your guard down.
No! Alright. Try again. Here. Load the battle save. And then do the super poison here. Land it.
Just follow my
Sweet. Some extra damage that way. And out of curiosity, down to 22. I can probably land this hit. He doesn't take all that much damage back. Yeah, sure.
You die a warrior's death.
Oh, okay. I guess you just die.
Justice is served.
Okay, neat. Was a Final Fantasy VII playthrough trying to watch your previous VODs, but the not stop ads made it a chore to watch? Wait, not stop? What are these ads for? If you want to see the previous VODs, I guess I haven't done it for the most recent stream yet, but I always have like the full VODs of any playthrough. Now in like unlisted YouTube playlists is where I have them now, because I used to have like Twitch collections, and then Twitch did like the whole highlight purge and stuff like that because I wanted to save space and yada yada. So now I put them all on YouTube. So you can find them all in like unlisted playlists in the description. So if you go into like any Final Fantasy VII part and then click on the link that says Final Fantasy VODs, you'll just see like all the streams I've done in order. Save for the one from last night because I haven't put it in there yet. I was gonna do so earlier today. I'll probably do it tonight before I go to sleep. Is the case. So they're all there. Obviously not as fast as, you know, the Twitch side of things where it's immediately available, but they're generally there. I've heard YouTube has been pushing really long, unskippable ads, huh? I always use YouTube Premium, so I have no idea there. I set up the VODs on the YouTube side of things in the same way that I do all the parts, where it's like, I turn on ads, but like no mid-rolls, only a thing at the beginning. So, if there is any ad to like my VOD stuff on the YouTube side, the full streams, then it would be like, you know, however many ads are in the beginning, if it does do really long unskippable ones, and then here's like 4 hours without having to worry about any ads, so, you know, even better than the Twitch experience, minus the whole, like, being able to chat and stuff, you know, but yeah, that's how it be there, that's how the brain be. Here's the cheap one, so sure, do that, something, I don't know,
I'll do it.
maybe then I go ahead and I do this. That sounds good to me. And then you go and you do... Wait, what do you have for abilities here? Is, huh. Okay, I mean,
I'll make this quick.
hold on. Yeah, you're the only one that I can grab from there. Huh. But yeah, fair enough there. I haven't used the VPN before myself, but I do get the appeal there. I would kind of like you to rush in here and get surrounded, honestly. Is what I wouldn't mind. So I'll figure out another way to kill there, probably.
I'll make this quick.
Just thinking I won't be able to attack here
Don't get in my way.
with her if I need to.
Right.
But maybe I got some light block this way, and then it works out great. Oh, cool. Get crit. Okay, that works nice there. But yeah, so soon enough, that most recent stream will be up there. You know what? Look, I can even literally do it right now. This is what I can do. Check this out. Final Fantasy VII. My internet died last night, so so it's kind of a two-parter on this one. So if I just look up, I guess, Final Fantasy stream like this, it looks like it made the thumbnail me adjusting my microphone. Look, I'm gonna do it right now. Oh, there's copyright. Whatever. Who cares? Boop. Unlisted. Final Fantasy. Well, I don't know if I did NA or AN. Well, there. Final Fantasy VODs. Bam. Look, that's one. And then, because I was working on the thumbnails earlier today. Final Fantasy stream. And then we have Stream 6 Part 2. Bam, look at this. They're available on YouTube now. You just gotta find the link for the full VODs thingamabobs in, you know, the descriptions of any one of the videos. Bam. There you go. Now you don't have to worry about, like, crazy, unwatchable Twitch craziness. There, it's fixed. There's last night's 2-parter stream. All done. Well, I was watching, you were complaining that you were stuck having to play the PC versions of the console versions. Final Fantasy VII is a massively slow game. I usually use the fast forward speed to play, especially during long drawn attack animation and grind sessions. Is that another feature available on the console version there? That I don't have? Oh, if I was one tile closer there. Would have been rather nice. I guess I could have, like, preemptively put on regen. Oh, well. Oh, well. Here. This, 2 people will be able to attack that tile, so. If I'm gonna bait someone out that way, it better be someone able to take it. Who I don't know that I necessarily have. Quite frankly. Here. Go ahead and do that, thank you. That works well there. Oh, everyone's just running in. It's one of those kinds of maps. Okay. I see how it is. Please be a good level up. Look, they can't damage him. Okay, come on.
I just can't stop getting better.
Meh. Sweet, getting enemy phase damage here. Well, I can't counter that. Well, Firefox been sussy as of late. My VPN provider actually has a pretty nice privacy-focused old Firefox-based browser. Well, that's nice at least there. I always use Firefox myself. Sometimes I'll rarely use Chrome. I usually have Chrome open because I usually use that to, like, cut up streams into parts. But a lot of the time it'd be Firefox. I could whirlpool these guys. I don't really have a...
Need me?
Hold on. I have this thing now. But, like, yeah, it's like that. So I should switch, but I'm lazy. Fair enough. None of these guys are immediately concerning here. Oh, I'm snared. I'm not schmoovin'. I could literally just do something like this. Is what I could well do. Firefox is entirely changed their TOS about them sharing your data. Oh? What's going on with them now? Here, maybe I go ahead and I can go ahead and finish you off with Zuhair then. Like this. I half expected the 3% crit, knowing how my RNG's been going here sometimes. Here, and then we use the super cheap one. Because, sure. Yeah, I figured you'd probably dodge, but, you know. That's fine. Here, just do this. Oh, nice. Getting the crit. That's always welcome. Oh, I can't kill. Oh, why can't I kill? Maybe I am gonna trap him after all. Oh, it's only for one turn here, so I guess that's fine. Alright, well. Probably not hitting you here. I'm pretty sure that Zuhair would already kill you on enemy phase, but hey. Then I for sure can. I could always teleport and then, get on over there. But, oh well. But yeah, let's see here. Got rid of all mentions about never sharing your data. Oh, which has some implications there. The console versions have fast battle speed, no random encounters, toggle and fully restore HP/MP/limit breaks, always top up, while it's toggled on for basically God mode. That sounds kind of fun. I guess now I can get moving in here. Well, I may as well do.
Okie dokie.
Here, go this way. There's not really... I don't know what this means exactly. I guess I can try it when I'm close to someone. This is not quite gonna reach that far. Alright, just get your mana back for now. Oh, I can go ahead and free here. Guess Vizarian can do that. And I gotta go loot and stuff too, I gotta remember here. Here, do that. We all got some light block. Because when you're using your command pets, it's not like you're really using all that much mana anyway. Fox was also apparently really laggy for a while after that change of the TOS. Oh. Firefox was laggy for me for a while semi-recently. I heard someone mention that they were just going through like some upgrades or something like that. But I was using Chrome for a decent while there. That was like a few weeks ago here, right? Memory serves. Not too long ago. Whoa, at least you didn't die. Upgrades then, but that's what I heard. Alright, they're rushing in here. Well, let's see here. I'll go ahead and battle save. Maybe one of these days I'll consider looking at some other potential options. What's this?
Such fine craftsmanship.
Recurve bow. Okay. Thank goodness you can't attack through the wall or anything here. Okay, so I wish that you weren't snared, but I can always move you over and still bait these guys out, I guess. That's what I can still do. Should probably heal you guys. So I gotta at least bring I like having that on. I had it off because I was like getting thumbnails and stuff. Yeah. I'm doing that. Sure, do this. Cool. Could I get away with, wow, their defenses are high. I do just the tiniest little bit of damage here on my own. And then the money monkey does so much. Here, tell you what. Just do this. How about then?
You are something else.
And then say... do this. And then we're gonna go ahead and money monkey you. Oh. Rating for 6 damage instead of 3. Is what I'll do there. Meanwhile, over here, we can say...
I got this.
Here, let's go ahead and say do that. Wow, they need a lot of healing then, don't they? Yeah, you can just do it with this magic damage bow that you've got now. Oh, that's cool. Takumi intensifies. I know that Chip also likes Fire Emblem Fates. Gosh dang it. It is possible that's where the inspiration on that came from.
Oh my.
I feel like there's probably a pretty good possibility, all things considered. Here, go ahead and, yoink. Then Zuhir is in range to bait out the one there, at least. Oh, I can't even damage you. Unless I do this. That works. But to be in range of that guy... there's the perfect person to move in. So that would work out. Use Mulvad VPN and plan on switching to Mulvad browser. Hashtag not sponsored, but could be. Here, let's just go ahead and have you have some regen there. If I replay Final Fantasy VII again, I'm gonna crown everyone's limit breaks to level 3 near the beginning of the game and basically break the game. There's level 3 limit breaks, make you never have to go to an inn ever again. Oh, that'd be handy for a while. I did get, I would fucking take a sponsor from them. I did get past the big thing at the City of the Ancients with Aerith during the most recent stream here. Sure, what does this do?
I'll protect you.
Okay. So, oh cool.
I should take better notes.
So at 97% of their stats, Okay, so you're just kind of here now. I guess you can just kind of move in. Sure, sounds good to me. You're gonna be big chilling out. I don't know if there's anything else that I really need to do with you here this turn. Sure, chill out there. Fine, I'll do the switch right now. Oh, you just barrel on down. Okay. So that's how it goes. So I assume I probably only need one ally to step onto the actual escape thing. So I'm probably going to want to split into like 2 squads here. Here, battle save. I assume that the people that I'm freeing are also going to the escape tiles. Alright, Vizarian's just going to be on looting duty. Something or other here. So if I were to money monkey, someone else has got to do at least 15. Too tempting to get both of them there. Here, sure, we can do at least 15 this way. That works okay. Can do more than 15. Okay, even get my health back then. Well, some of it. A bunch of it. And then, like... Here, the cheap one. More bleed. But yeah, Aerith got Sephiroth. The thing happened. We're past that point now. And then we did some sick snowboarding. It was amazing. We coped with our grief by snowboarding. Threading like crazy on those snowy slopes. Amazing coping mechanism.
Listening.
As you know. Here, sure, do that. And then, like... Sure. Do this. And then we get Schmoovin here. It's only one that can reach that tile. So I might just go ahead and play like a crackhead here a little bit. And bait you out to come over and get critted. Yep, the thing happened. I guess I could have Licky lassoed. So I could have done and boosted someone's movement. You'll get back your mana for now. Okay, well, yellow dudes are moving. Yeah, it's not everyone that's charging me down, just some people. I missed! No! I could have potentially battle saved, like, right there. That wouldn't have been a bad idea. But I can still deal with you this phase here anyway, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. So let's say I were to,
Happily.
just like, damage.
Hope this works.
That is so much damage now. Yeah, as long as you're at full HP and you get the extra mastery and stuff. Here. Get some light block. Oh my god.
This can't be happening.
I already didn't battle save this turn because I already thought that I might just want to, no, I might want to redo this turn instead. But that does mean that I am going to want to turn off combat animations and then basically do what I did before here. Where I, not that one, where I do this. And then, let's see here. As far as I can over here. Sure, just kill this one. Whatever. And then say... Here. The bleed will do a bunch. And is it enough, though? Yeah, it is.
On the path.
Yeah, so I'll move Eve afterwards, and then she gets, like, the extra movement and stuff.
Death comes.
Here, so if I were to, then 5 tiles there, huh? Here, let's do this, and then you're over here, and then you can do something on this next turn. Today I learned on how handling DLC works on Nintendo Switch, and oh god, why it's so tedious? Handling DLC. Is it like something super crazy with the Switch or something or other?
You are not alone.
Here, do that. You'll be getting regened.
Hold still for a moment.
Kill an ally. And then, How about... Yeah, you'll be able to naturally pop your thingamabob on the next turn, so maybe I'll hold on to Arthur's mana for now, rather than doing this. Reanimate fallen foes. Okay, this way we go. And then... I'm gonna battle save here like a psycho. Oh, I didn't move Azarian yet. Whatever.
It's time.
And then I was gonna do the,
Let's move, people.
whole this thing. Like that. And then wait to make sure I've got lots of crit. And then I don't miss. Please. Nice. Unfortunately, I didn't one-shot, but that's okay. Here. Then grab that. Sword rune. Here, go ahead and battle save now. And then, like this. I'm also gonna manually adjust my camera here. Like that, like I like. Okay. Can you? Probably? Let's see here. Could always save scum forward if I need to.
This'll be fun.
Here, go ahead and do this so that people can move in and still get the kill. Meanwhile, over here, magical, you've got a bit more fortitude.
You need me?
If I were to say... Could always end up reloading that battle save. But yeah,
Good. Just keep doing that.
you want to download a game, but not any DLC, and you have to go to the DLC store page and press the plus or minus button 5 times to disable the DLC from being downloaded. I don't know why that's a thing that you would want, like maybe for like playing specific versions of the game for speedrunning or something like that is the only thing that I can think of. So that's not a case that I would think of ever needing to have the solution for, but, you know, it would be nice if it was more straightforward than that, but yeah, first time that I've even thought about that kind of case, honestly. Here, maybe I just, like... Oh, man. Not quite enough there, huh? I could always super snipe you from afar.
I'll see it done.
Never even disabled DLC on Steam, I don't think. Yeah, I definitely haven't myself. Could always get money out of you, but do I really need to? Here. A whole bunch of additional damage. Just 86 additional damage. I'm doing 0 damage with my shot, but the line does so much it doesn't care about your defenses. So, you know, sucks for you. And then maybe we just form, like, wall and stuff here. And then no one can reach that tile there, so it's fair game for me to go, well... Unless I want to hold on to some of that mana.
Coming.
Yeah, I can always find a way to heal her again here in a sec. Don't worry, I'm not going to miss this. Sweet.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, I don't think that it would be super evident there either. Yeah, you're going to want some mana back here. You want to spend mana to keep snowballing, so, unless I want to try this. Reanimate falling foes, creating a zombie at 101% efficiency. I want to see it. Does it work essentially the same way? I guess so, except it's just off of, like, some sort of enemy, as opposed to, like, you choose one here, but you have to be adjacent to them for that. Alright, let's just fill this field with freaking yellow units, I guess. Is what we'll do. Sure. I'll remove Azarian. But yeah, oh yeah, I guess so. Like, with the whole limit of storage and stuff like that. That is a reason why you might not want some DLCs. That's true. You do be right. Oh, that one just moved, like, right into the fray. It's probably gonna die now. Well, they're gonna surround Zuha here, but he doesn't care, is the thing. He really just does not. Be nice if he could attack at range, but hey, At least he doesn't care. It barely tickles him. Well, some more dudes spawning in. Help allies escape, so. Create an escape route here, first and foremost, I guess. And then the other doors I just need to have open, most likely. There's a drop there, Relic Tome. Man, I can buy some of those Crystal Essence. I can buy those too, I'm pretty sure here. It's not that big of a deal. Where did I put... There he is. It's because I changed the look of people here recently. If I were to say... Yes.
Hope this works.
Yes. He is the dude to use for AoE shenanigans here.
Okie dokie.
This looks promising here.
I've had enough.
Sure. And then you die.
Dying's not so bad.
Oh, then you super die. Cool.
The spirits favor me today.
Oh, they do. Sucks meanwhile, it's easy to delete any DLC while Nintendo's way of doing things. It's like inputting a goddamn cheat code. Well, you know how it goes with Nintendo. They make some pretty good games a lot of the time. Not always, but a lot of the time they make pretty good games. Online for games? Don't even think about it. Services for games or the console? Don't even think about it. Those things don't exist. You don't necessarily have to spend mana this turn.
Let's let loose.
My cheap one. Just to snipe you and die. I was kind of hoping that would miss and then the hyena would take you out. Would have been a little bit funny, admittedly.
They're mine.
Here, do this just for the sake of taking people out. Honestly. You could always use your super snipe. Gotta. Mana to burn. So, I mean, would I be able to say... No, I'm not doing 51 damage and bleed afterwards. I could always Licky Lasso. I have the mana to spend, so I mean, why not, right? I could try this full draw thing. So... Does it say how much damage it would do here? Okay, so it'd leave you with 15. And then, yeah, the bleed would take you out. So, I mean, full draw time. Well... Time to die. Cool.
Justice is served.
And then maybe you just deal with it, honestly. Well, you do something, honestly. Yeah, I'll be for a few combats. So here, let's see. Maybe I even crit if I'm lucky. Nope. Okay.
Let's get this.
And then say, I do this. And then you die to bleed.
They didn't stand a chance.
Sweet. Alright. And then meanwhile, over here... I don't know. Yep, the money monkey can kill you. Sweet. Please be a good level up.
Spreading my wings.
I'm not getting anything better than a +3 this stream. By the way, how's Mario Kart World? Haven't played my game because I'm saving it for when I finally go home since I'm out on a family get-together. Fair enough there. I do wish that there was more courses in the game, myself. Maybe it's something that we'd see later. It'd probably be a paid DLC. But the actual game itself is, in my opinion, the more and more I see of it, the more and more I think that this might just be like the new sickest Mario Kart. Like, the shortcuts that people are doing as I watch more stuff online, it's like, holy crap. Like, the skill ceiling is really cool with the whole going up walls and along rails and the different routes and stuff that people can do. And there's so many shortcuts that's like, you can do that? So I really want to practice some up for Fragapalooza coming up here and be able to do some cool karting stuff. Might be kind of fun.
Should be running.
So I'm really quite liking that. Here, sure. God bless, my VPN was added to my repository. It used to not be allowed to be for some reason? No? Alright, then you're like super weak there and stuff. Your fortitude isn't too bad. It's better than a lot of my units, just considering You were an enemy unit reanimated, so do I heal you? Eh, screw it.
Take my strength.
Sure. Please?
The spirit burns.
Well, at least something that doesn't go up that often. Luck went up there. Man, his mastery's been soaring here. Because I've been using so much abilities and stuff, I guess. Which squad does Gwyn want to help out with? I don't know here. She can regen some mana. Just gain some crit this turn. And then... Alright, you got the loot. You can come join us here shortly. Maybe I'll teleport you over in a sec. Oh, you're going that way. Okay. I thought you'd go the way of, like, the caster. Oh, okay. Well, that works. Crit? No. Oh, an additional hit that I got. Oh, okay, that works. Hi, I bought a Quest 2 and I'm watching in VR. So you're telling me that if I, like, did this and went right into the camera like that, it would, like, super jump scare you and, like, that now you're super spooked and stuff? Is what you're telling me here? Twitch and VR. Quite the experience there. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is practically 100 tracks thanks to all that DLC and still playing it while I'm here. Can still find players in 8 Deluxe. Yeah, I'm sure it's still a plenty popular enough thing. I like how many courses are in that game. So, it feels a lot more like quality over quantity in terms of the Mario Kart World courses. Just in terms of like the crazy things that you can do. And technically, one could argue that you have a lot of replay value with like the routes that you can do between courses as well. Where it's like, there's no way you're learning all the different possibilities of the ways that this can go. And all that. Well. I don't know. It's like you're on a 60-inch TV in front of me. That'd be quite the sight. Yeah, gonna have to come to the 24-hour charity stream this weekend and donate a whole bunch of money so we get to the fundraising goal of the suggestion of playing Placid Plastic Duck Simulator. Then you get to see Placid Plastic Ducks in VR and stuff. But yeah. Let's see here. So... I don't have enough mana to grant you any extra mana right now. The cheap one. Whittle them down, please. I figured that would probably miss.
You need me?
Here. And then I do probably this. Nice.
Ooh, look at the move.
And then I do... You're not bleeding anymore. Dang. Oh, crap. Do this, I guess. Please.
Not one step further.
Oh, you're the one that crits there. If I look to the side, I see just a white grid that goes on forever. Ah, that's the game that's just off camera. That you normally can't see. Open world mode, I keep hearing mixed things about it. Oh, let me take that out. I think it's really good for practicing the courses and using the rewind feature, like, as I've been looking at time trials for what kind of shortcuts people are doing, and then just practicing them without having to worry about, like, all sorts of items going around, or me needing to load into a time trial and stuff like that, and only having, like, the 3 mushrooms, and I think you can use rewind in that. A lot more customizability in that. I think it's really good for practice and getting a sense of the world. I don't really think that it's, like, you know, a vast open world full of quests that are, like, really engaging to go out and do. Like, there's stuff to go around and collect, like, the peach medals and stuff like that, where those, I think, are really good at, like, introducing different shortcuts and stuff like that. Like, you go across the course and you see that there's a peach medal up there, and it's like, wait, there's a way to get up there normally. And then, like, you get it, and then, like, you know, that's a way that you can go when you're actually racing. So I think that it's a really good learning tool for stuff like that, and a lot of the P-switches introduce, like, some cooler stuff that you can do, so it really helps to tutorialize the game, but it's not really, like, a fun, engaging, go-around, explore, open world. These are really meaningful side objectives. So it is just kind of a boring, empty world from that perspective, but if you're going into it from the perspective of, hey, I want to practice, it's great for that, is my opinion on the open world. Oh, that. Twitch and my digital keyboard are all this world has to offer. You're like, I'm still good for this turn, so I'll get those guys around the campfire, singing their campfire song. I guess. Is what'll happen.
I just can't stop getting better.
Well. But yeah. Honestly, wish the Mario Kart World's open world mode should have just been a Diddy Kong Racing Adventure style game mode. I've never played Diddy Kong Racing before, but is it real fun in that? Let's see here. Let's go ahead and say do that. I might not need too many units this way. Do you just want to, like, keep on spamming the money monkey? I mean, when we get to here, I'm gonna need some more units. But, like, how many anyway? How important is it?
Easy targets.
Let's see here. From up to 6 tiles away. And your unique thing was, be blind to 3 random enemies within 2 tiles. Interesting. 1, 2... You can move, like, 6 tiles, I think. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, maybe 5 is the default there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna need to be there or something in a sec here anyway. I mean, we'll see. Maybe that'll be fine. Dodge plus 20.
They should be running.
Here, go here. Chill out. I guess you may as well do this at this point. You've got mana to spend. So you may as well. You need to go this way to help Zuhair. Otherwise, I'd send you the other way.
Listening.
That's what I would normally do. Let's do this. I actually have a VR headset next to me. I could also watch it VR, but I'm too lazy to set it up. I've never tried VR, like, in any way, shape, or form before in my life. So I don't know what exactly it's like, how trippy it is. Diddy Kong Racing was awesome. Even got a DS version, and the OST is lovely. I've used some of the OST in some of my videos before. I had no idea that it had a DS version as well. That I did not know. Ow, why did you do more damage on the second hit? Did you debuff me in some way with the first one? Would have been nice if I crit there. Something. Okay, that's fine. Okay, well, my super defenses are not going to last into this next turn here. It is worth noting. I can move digital monitors around, and now I have a whole command center around me. Gonna be like Tony Stark moving around like all the holographic different things. Let's see here. Wait, these guys are going this way. They're not even going to the right. The heck? It's a neat gimmick, but it is expensive. Yeah, I would imagine so there. Moving
it.
So if I were to say...
Orders.
Do something like this. The cheap one. Don't have to worry about being counterattacked here. Ooh, sweet. I'm so glad he lived with 1 HP. Oh!
Thanks for protecting me.
If I just landed that second hit. Dang it. Oh. Oh, you can heal here too with that. Oh. Man. Much more fortitude than defense. Here, screw it. Poison on a bunch of guys. And then you die. Oh, you attack first. But I heal off of the poison anyway. I got mine for like $400-ish at my local retro game shop. That's not too bad then. Man.
I've read about these.
$200 used Quest 2, 256GB with premium strap for me. Nice. Managed to find one for a pretty good price then, it sounds like.
Alrighty.
Here. So, like, do this. There's a couple debuffs on them now. Maybe I even crit.
Dying's not so bad.
Wow, I even crit. Okay. And then say... Arthur might just have to finish you off. Might just have to be what happens here. It's looking like... Oh, please don't miss. Oh yeah, and his thing in Necromancer is like enemies dying within 2 tiles gives them 20 mana. So...
Already there.
Dang it. You occupied the tile that I actually should have been in there.
Don't get in my way.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna have to, like, escort a couple dudos this way to the escape thing. So I assume that this is the escape thing, but maybe not? Yeah, buy a cable to connect it to my PC, though. Oh, I'm sure that the cable was probably, like, twice the cost of the headset, right? I assume that the cable probably wasn't too bad. I would hope.
Let's do it.
Can I money monkey you? Oh, I sure can. Oh, that sucks! I'm redoing this turn. Screw that. I can't exactly heal right now. Here. Just do that, please. Remember, the quest is a VR version of OG Resident Evil 4. Oh, interesting.
On it.
Can I do something like, because maybe I just will, honestly. Screw it, it doesn't cost me that much. Would've been cool if I crit that or something. Yeah, my headset battery died and now I'm back to real life. That sucks. Having to live in the real world. I feel sorry for you now. Sucks, man. Here, do this. Maybe I got lucky and I got a crit again.
Here, buddy.
Nope.
I'm impressed, honestly.
I'm still doing this, though. Ow. I guess I should have done the poisoning in a different order. Then I would have healed some. Oh, well.
Let's rock.
Oh, the printer's ready for a color change over there, it looks like. I'll let it go over to enemy phase here first. Which, quite frankly, is a lot higher res than the digital command center. Well.
You're done for.
Here, do this. Maybe I get a crit, like before. Okay, nope.
Love it.
Let's get this over.
I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna need to make sure that you're schmooved first. Maybe I can even go from here. Nah, I can't go from there. So I do this, and then, I don't know, over here or something. And then, yeah, I just do this, I guess. Please don't miss. Sweet. Well, that's pretty cool. Okay, and then, yeah, you'll do a chunk of damage back now.
This'll be fun.
But that's fine. I can take some stuff. Right. Here. And you bleed.
Thanks for protecting me.
Who haven't I moved? What? Oh.
Let's move, people.
Okay, sure.
Try and stop me.
Just so that the mana doesn't go to waste here. Go ahead and get some crit. Move my healer on in here. Meanwhile, while this is going on, we all good? Alright, those guys are moving, the yellow dudes. Okay, the archer might just kill Alden, we'll see. Please?
Oh, I've read about these.
I hope he's okay. Nice dodge. Sweet. Oh yeah, the camera isn't moving over because I turned off the tracking, so you don't even get to see what I'm doing. Sucks for you. You can see a little bit on the other screen. Miss. Hell yeah. I'm hearing good stabby sounds. Where are my pliers here? I put them right there in front of my desk. No!
This is not how I go out. I'm out of here.
Well. There. Now it'll be going with gold for a while. Will be the case. My clip has somehow hit 199 views. Someone go watch it one time for me. I need to go to bed. Just want to mess around with my new $200 toy. Fair enough there. Have a good rest of the night there, Mythic. Alright, so that one person is more of a threat than I initially realized. I am now realizing here. So do this and don't miss. So maybe I actually don't spend mana and I go here. Or I play like a crackhead again and have one less Dudo to deal with next turn.
Just follow my lead.
Like this. Then you're probably gonna miss. Oh, sweet. Nice. Okay, that's pretty good there. And then I'm for sure critting this. I just need to land the 72, which may as well be a 50-50. Hell yeah. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, so we're not quite in your range, but hey, at least we're gonna bait you out while dodging some of your stuff. Here, go ahead and... Whoops. Go ahead and yoink. Meanwhile, over here, maybe I don't do the group poison there. Maybe not. I do still think I want to do this. Because if, say, the archer attacks Cassandra, she's just gonna heal off of him. So it should be fine. Since the archer's gonna be bleeding and stuff. It says they have full health. So what if I just let them free and then they came out and that gave some alternative potential targets? I don't know.
Orders.
If that's a potential play there. Here, do this. Maybe I even crit, please.
Here, buddy.
Would have been sweet.
Damn good technique.
But alas, it was not meant to be. Here, so then we do this. Okay. So then maybe I just go here. The bleed will kill you afterwards. So that's okay. Please.
I'll have to be careful.
No!
You're amazing.
And we come here. And then we don't miss this. Okay, we haven't missed that one before. In any of these attempts. Which is nice. For 2 combats? Alright, so I can still get a pot shot on you. And then if you go after Cassandra, it's still fair game for her to heal off of you, because you'll still be bleeding. Good. Very, very good. They're all going that way. Well, you die now. I got some monies from you. Would have liked some more enemy phase damage there. Yeah, look, you miss now. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, that works okay. That one works a-okay, I think. So here, go ahead and battle save. And then, oh, I forgot to turn off the 3D print cam. We don't need that on right now. There isn't any other chest to loot or anything, is there? Doesn't look like here. Money monkey? Hell yeah! Sweet. And then maybe, I can bait out a few guys at once? Maybe that'd be okay?
Right.
I don't know. Let's build up some stuff. There we go. Light block, crit.
Listening.
Just get your mana back for now. How about? You want to go that way, Visarion? I feel like this is a small squad, but they've probably got it handled. And let's go around and take out some more dudes.
As you command.
Here, you go join them. It's such a small squad.
Easy targets.
You can come this way. And then
Pull yourself together.
A little tad of a heal. I still can't pop my super shield. For just a hot second. Your range is that. I can keep on using my super cheap option here. Like this. And not have to worry about counter attacks at all. Ugh. Which is quite nice, I will say. Okay, yeah. Do that. And then say... Can I take a round from both of them? I'll get doubled by both of them.
Okie dokie.
Screw it. Here, let's just have you be fully healed. And then we'll try here. I could have him put on a super shield, but it might not be needed per se. I do want to be spending mana here, though. Sure, another zombie. Then he spends a whole bunch of mana and stuff. I'm sure it's fine if they go after Alden. Right?
Remind me not to
Probably.
get on your bad side.
3. Look how many yellow dudes I've got on the field. Oh, you're going after him. Okay. Wow, no enemy phase damage from me. That really sucks. 2% chance to land an attack. Amazing. Sweet. Yeah, I quite like using Eve. That guy has 16% chance to hit. Not like it matters. Okay. Yeah, I go after the yellow dudes a little bit. Wow, I won't do any damage though. You missed your 70. That really sucks for you, huh? Alright, so... yeah, my yellow dudes are moving this way. So I presume they're gonna go out some way around here, and then they're gonna escape, probably. Probably.
I'll do it.
Well, I mean... ooh, here, keep on spamming your cheap option while snippety sniping. No! Yeah, it's fine, don't worry about it. Because check this out. Hellfire.
Hope this works.
And then say... you're just not gonna worry about damage to you anymore. You're gonna go here, you're gonna go ahead and do this. And then you're gonna go ahead and smackaroo like this. Sweet. And then say, I don't know, man. Go for it at least. If you don't land the attack, someone else will kill, and then you still get like a whole bunch of mana and stuff. Is at least the case. How about you go ahead and re-enchant your weapon? And then some good damage would be nice. I was thinking about potentially bleeding you. If so, I probably should have done that first. I guess the bleed would probably be enough at this point. Here, sure, do that. As long as I don't miss. Okay, sweet. Thank you, bleed. Okay, and then you keep on going this way. You keep on going this way. I gotta find something to do about these guys here. I could always pull back onto, like, a dodge tile. Well, I shouldn't have moved Vizarian there, then. I am realizing.
They should be running.
Let's say I were to do something like this. I was wondering why it said that he would be able to counter after I for sure kill him.
What is your bidding?
Check this out. My dancer unit.
Always moving.
And then we money monkey this guy too.
Sloppy work.
And then yeah, these dudes here. Mayhap I can go here. Super debuff this guy. Well, not like my crit is gonna do much of anything there. And then, if say I did this. Yeah, you just kind of die now. Perfect amount of HP if you were full. Which I guess you weren't. There we go, that works well. Alright, those guys can't exactly decide which way they want to go. Oh, I got an elixir of HP. Did a couple of my guys escape? Didn't even notice. Dang it. Really? Really, RNG? Well, apparently some allies escaped. I just gotta get here and free them and maybe get these items and stuff, and life is looking good. I'd say stuff is looking pretty good here. Alright, well.
Always moving.
More money monkey. Someone's gotta do 13. Here, just do this.
My strength.
And then, so your range is that. Maybe I can bait them both out here. I would like to go on that dodge tile. That's what I would prefer, honestly. Nice. Here, well, she's constantly at low mana because I keep on spending 20 and regaining 20. Over and over and over again.
Right.
Alright, well. Where can I put down the banner there? Just one tile there. Alright, well, you just chill out then in that case. How about? And then you can just run forward. We'll find a way to deal with this dude. You still have so much mana because I spend so little, and you can just keep on spamming this. Which is great. I don't know. Go ahead and say... do this. And then... big stab him. And then you can come here. So this would be 91 now, which is a whole lot. But I don't know how much use I'm gonna get out of that at this point.
This'll be fun.
Maybe you'll come over here and then more allies will be able to jump you. Or something. Will be nice. Yeah, I gotta get the upgrade for allowing enchant to be used on someone else.
Let's get this over.
As well. So I'm gonna have to do. How have I not snagged that yet? Okay, well. Well, they're fighting some of my yellow dudes. Wow, you landed your 38. Please tell me the other person doesn't come over and wreck me now. Okay, cool. Well, they did indeed get baited out, but not in the way that I thought they would. All I really need to do now is just walk up there, open that, and then, I guess I'll grab these, though, first, too. So let's see. Someone else can do, like, 50.
Let's move, people.
Here, sure.
Flee or die.
This works out. You've got our HP back from the whole regen situation. Then we money monkey here. We get some monies from you. I assume that this is escape. Yeah, it says seize. So I presume so. Here, sure. Let's super debuff you.
You let your guard.
Make you less of a threat. Sweet. Now you're not too threatening. Okay, well. That's fine. Just go here. I want you to do some stuff. I'd like it if you did some things.
If I have to.
Why don't you just keep on spamming your super cheap and easy thing?
Here, buddy.
I keep on missing.
They're mine.
Screw it. And he dies and I get some mana back. And then he'll get 25. Or was it 30 on the next turn here? Yeah, 25. No, 30 because he starts with the his basic ability is the whole +5 by default. I have a ring that makes it a smidge more.
Pull yourself together.
Sure. Why not do that? And then I do this, and then I free you, and then I get an elixir of dexterity.
Yep.
I'm sure that's fine.
Happily.
I'm sure that's fine.
Let's rock.
Probably. I'm sure that'll be okay. Well. Where are you going? After Alden. But he lives. Oh, you went after Vizarian. Okay, well. Here, so I've got 3 turns left. I just want to get some loot if I'm here anyway. So you and then the next person here. So if I were to say...
Let's do it.
I guess just this. And then I get monies out of it.
We stand together.
So it's the best situation for me anyway. Sweet.
The wolf is never merciful.
Alright, well. How about we go ahead and do this? And we do this.
My strength.
Growth healing and the buffs that it grants. And then we go here like this. And then we also do this.
Stand and fight.
banner time. So what the heck, dude? If you could not, that'd be great.
Here, buddy.
Be gone with you. Maybe.
I'll do it.
Anime another one? For fun? I don't know. Here. You're a new recruit. You could gain some levels and stuff. There.
Well done.
Gold. Me.
This'll be fun.
Well, this way I go, I guess. Just lightly blocking right now. Here, go ahead and do that.
I'm moving.
Go this way. Put on your thing again. Don't worry about damage. Damage does not really concern you. In any real way, shape, or form. So,
Sure thing.
yeah. No, one yellow zombie fell. Oh my. Look at all these buffs.
Will purify you.
Oh my goodness.
You have been found wanting.
Wow. Okay. I see how it is. And then the whole 1 to 2 range here, which is very nice. 1 to 2 range physical.
Death will purify you.
Wow, just nothing but crits there. And you're gonna live with a 1, unless... Oh, imagine. Okay, well. Just in case I do something really dumb. Before I make that potential mistake.
Battle calls.
Because it plays the sound effect of placing the banner down again. Can you do your thing? Watch him miss. Okay, he didn't. Sweet. I have expected him to do, like, a spin around. Or, like, some sort of Hector animation from FE7. Or asked, did you watch Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct? I did. When I was, like... I think I streamed late that night. I don't remember. I was up late either streaming or video editing, so I was kind of sleeping in. I got up and I was like, oh yeah, Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct. And I just watched it on my phone in bed before I got up in the morning. I was like, oh, that actually looks kind of cool. This actually looks like a pretty good game. I'm intrigued. I don't know what the heck is going on with Pauline there, but we'll find out. This isn't even gonna kill because enemies just have so dang much HP. Well, at this point, I may as well battle save for like a good level up. Assuming whatever her name is can even get one. Calith? I don't know. Like.
At least make things interesting.
Cool.
Should have picked an easier target.
So.
We're
Ooh.
going to love this.
Well, there's nothing else really for me to do unless I really wanted to kill that dude. But, like, meh, why? It'd be cool if I could check, like, bonds and stuff here to see, like, is there a bond that I wanted to work at? Or something? But, meh. I guess I'll probably just escape. My dancer unit here can seize. Sure, sounds good to me.
The elders will approve now.
There. Yeah, you're oftentimes my MVP. As you farm a whole bunch of monies. Alright, there we go.
Whew, that's the last of them. We've won, for now.
First time in prison and my first prison break. What a day!
Day's not over yet. Once news of your capture spread, the situation hit a boiling point.
How do you mean?
Fighting in the streets, blood in the gutter. Soldiers, civilians, doesn't matter. The seed of ambition claims all.
Neither the first time nor the last time innocent blood has watered that particular crop.
Yeah, Varroan kings are real green thumbs like that.
If we're done pouting about it, maybe we can start actually doing something about it, hmm? Come, I'll take you to Mimir.
Lead the way.
The seat taken? Oh, you look upset. Is everything good here? Your chair comfy? How is the food?
What do you want?
That daughter of yours really takes after you, you know. All business, no fun. Guess I'll cut to the chase then. I'm here to keep an eye on you, just in case. We've already lost too much underestimating those brats of yours.
You'll lose more yet. Mark my words.
Sure, I'll mark 'em. It'll be worth a laugh once all is said and done. Come on, Grandmaster. We're gonna be spending a lot of time together. Why not play nice for a change?
Because your father is a power-drunk madman, hurtling Varroa into another lifetime of war. A war that will take everything. You will die. Your friends will die. Your father will die. And you will take naught but innocent lives with you. There will be no burial. You'll be lucky if they don't parade your corpses around before tossing you in a ditch. Do you understand me?
Not quite the words I expected to hear from the vaunted Grand Master of the Order. Is that a threat, then?
Not a threat. A warning. I've seen war, Orlov. I've seen what it costs. It's why I fought so hard to stop it. I don't want any of that to happen. But it will. It'll be ugly and terrible and pointless. So pointless. So I ask again, do you understand me?
I think it's you who doesn't understand, Grandmaster. You lived the life of a legend, safe on top your mountain. But I'm no sheltered princess. I lived my whole life in exile. I've already given up everything to get here.
Then you would put Varroa to the torch for... what? Retribution? Curiosity? To prove a point?
I didn't come here to explain myself to you.
Somehow I expect there's little to explain. I've never known a warmonger who was guided by reason.
If believing that gets you to shut your trap, I'll take it. Sheesh. You Soldarans are a real handful.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Enjoying your little chat, princess?
Stop calling me that.
Ah, but your father would have my head if he heard I'd spoken otherwise. My deepest apologies, princess.
Whatever you came to say, spit it out before I cut that tongue of yours out.
Of course. I'm simply informing you that we're coming up on the Weald, and thus I must take my leave.
The Weald? What business do you have there?
Silence, Soldaran dog! I can only wonder why you've been kept alive so long.
We've got plans for him yet. Just as you have plans of your own to get to.
Indeed I do. I would arrange for a means to inform you of our success when it comes, but I suspect you'll know before any courier could make the journey. Simply watch the horizon.
We'll be waiting with bated breath, I assure you.
I see your famous manners still available, even after all this time. I'll leave you be, princess.
Gods, I hate that scumbag.
Watch the horizon.
Oh, don't look at me. I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise.
I wanted to turn on my microphone first, and I turned on my camera first. Not like it matters. Chapter 23, Faith. There's a surprise coming up? What's going on there? Do I have any things? I wouldn't have any things here. The character that I just got... Where the heck? Right here. She was the one that I'm pretty sure I was planning on putting through this line. And being like a bit of a... Well, I was about to say magical tank. I guess physical tank here. But, you know, mix of physical, magical in terms of what you're actually tanking and stuff. I can confirm that that's the case. I have my spreadsheet open over here. And I wasn't sure when I was going to recruit her. Yeah, so Aegis Relic Knight was my plan here. But, I mean, because her thingamabobs, let's see here, can apply heavy blind to enemies within 2 tiles, so, like, decreasing their chance of hitting, which would be good for a tanky kind of character. And, her defenses are increased by the amount of people blinded around her. So I figured that it probably made the most sense to go down this way. Plus there's like more blind stuff. Be blind to an enemy within 2 tiles. Would this one just be better? The 3 random enemies within 2 tiles? I could always build them a little bit differently is what I could do. But I don't have any ingots right now. I could always buy more, but like, Taking damage increases damage of next attack by 20%. Killing an enemy grants +6 defense and fortitude until next turn. So yeah, just be real defensive and stuff. And this class seemed really cool, and I really wanted to play around with it, but it get you so late. And the characters I've had for longer are gonna have better stats because I've been giving them more controlled level ups. But I mean, hey, I'll still do this here. Sure. Also, before I forget, I forgot what it was I was gonna do. Oh yeah, the enchanting. Oh, I already lowered the cost to increase the duration. Oh, I thought that there was a option for give it to others. Yeah, this is just also typo there, but yeah, that's fine in that case. Here for now, of curiosity. So 55 heavy blind stacks. So this one is like less blind, but multiple targets. This is more blind than someone within 2 tiles. Increase the number of targets that affects by 1. Increase the number of targets that affects by 1. Increase stacks by 12. And reduce mana cost. You can always reduce mana cost to this, and then I have like cheaper one there. Casting the ability heals the user for 6. Meh. I don't really care there. Increase the range. The number of stacks applied. Surround an ally with energy for 3 turns, reflecting 10 damage every time they are hit in combat. I do quite like the sound of that. The target of the ability is also granted mana 10. Oh. That's kind of cool there. Debuffs increase the duration. I assume that's just be like for 4 turns. Yeah, so it's not however many hits, it's however many turns. And if I, you know, keep these 3 together then. Oh, that sounds like it could be pretty snasty. Because I do have him get hit a lot, and then I just get more enemy phase damage. I get more bang for my buck. Huh. Okay. I see it says 0, so I assume, like, you can self-cast. Is what that means. Huh. Okay. Maybe I will end up using you. Because that sounds like I could really, really break things, potentially. This can be like my cheap one, and that's my more expensive one or something? I don't know, I can always respec there. Maybe I will end up using you here, then. In which case, for a sword... What kind of thing, Bob, have I got here? Scimitar... Longsword. There's this thing, Bob, here. It has lots of crit. And you're going to be a more tanky character, so I'm going to want to be getting, like, enemy phase damage and stuff. This is what I'm going to want. So maybe more critting and I get more enemy phase damage that way? What are my options here? Makes damage type magical. Oh, okay. So I can be magical that way. Anyway, unit power increased by 4% of unit accuracy. I mean, that's a pretty big increase there. And you're on, like, the higher accuracy end, it looks like, here. Huh. Attacks restore 3 mana, and if I'm doing a whole bunch of attacks, because I'm going into the fray as well. Like, we get our group together, and then these 2 split off going in 2 different directions, and then they come back together when they're needed. Drains 10 mana for 6 power. Drains 10 mana for 6 power per attack. Interesting. Attacks apply 2 light poison stacks. Ooh, that could be really good for, like, the enemy phase cleanup after. If you're tanking a bunch of stuff. I'm kind of liking the sound of that. Maybe I should just buy a Astral Ingot. Screw it, man. Shop. Give me a thing. Give me one of these. I have so much in the way of funds. It's whatever. Here. And then go ahead and go into that. There we go. Looks cool. I kind of want to play around with it. So then this here. Animate 4 blades for 3 turns, dealing 20 damage to adjacent enemies on turn start. So yeah, you want to be surrounded by dudes. Huh. Yeah, I mean, that could be not half bad there. This is just more damage and easier cleanup. So maybe I'll do this first and foremost. 26 damage on turn start. And then say... So now... Yeah, if you take damage, then I'll increase the damage of my next attack. If I kill an enemy, then I get a whole bunch of defense and stuff there. I'm liking the sound of that. So I might want mana and stuff there. So if I'm getting a whole bunch of attacks because of, like, so many on enemy phase and all that, maybe I go ahead and do leeching. And then even easier cleanup where it's like enemy phase rolls around, the ones that were adjacent to me are damaged. There was some enemy phase damage in terms of my actual hit and maybe the barrier as well. And then you're also lightly poisoned, and then it's like super easy cleanup. I'm gonna try that, I think. I'm gonna give this a go, and maybe I'll just try you out.